What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen. Today we are putting two sides together to make one glorious meal. Or at least I hope it is. We are making chickpea quinoa pilaf and sauteed seitan with mushrooms and spinach. Sauteed seitan, sauteed seitan, sauteed seitan. Here's what you're gonna need for the chickpea quinoa pilaf. Vegetable broth, quinoa, 1 yellow onion, chickpeas, garlic cloves, tomato paste, olive oil, coriander seeds, crushed, cumin, salt. And for the sauteed seitan and spinach and mushrooms, you're gonna need 2 cups of seitan, 2 cups of white mushrooms, 1 white onion, thyme, basil, white wine, salt, olive oil. Let's try that again. Olive oil, garlic, lots of spinach, and optional lemon. So it's derby time in Louisville, and not that I need an excuse, but I'm kind of in the mood for bourbon, so. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is make the chickpea quinoa pilaf, because while that is cooking, we're gonna start on the other stuff. So let's get going on that. Let's go ahead and chop the onion. All right, let's crush these coriander seeds. Specifically asked for coriander seeds crushed, not ground, but crushed. Quite fragrant. All right, get a small to medium stock pot, saucepan, whatever you want to call it. Put your burner on medium high, get some of this crap out of the way. Get your olive oil. We're gonna saute this onion for about 7 minutes. While that's sauteing, wash your spinach, because you're gonna need a lot of it, 6 cups. Now let's add the garlic and saute for 2 more minutes. 2 minutes has passed, so let's add the tomato paste, crushed coriander, cumin, salt, and a few pinches of black pepper. Now we're gonna saute this for another minute. Woo, that coriander and that tomato paste, it's a little potent. All right, let's add the quinoa, and we're supposed to saute this for 2 minutes. It's sticking. All right, go ahead and open your chickpeas. Now we're gonna add the vegetable broth, 2 cups, and your chickpeas. So now what we're gonna do is move this to a different burner, turn on high, because we wanna bring this to a boil. So while we're waiting on that to come to a boil, we're gonna put a lid on it. Not that one. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so we're gonna turn that down to a very low. Just turn down low, and you're gonna let it do its thing for 18 minutes, or until the quinoa has absorbed everything. So we're gonna go with 18 minutes. You are supposed to stir occasionally too, so don't forget to do that. You don't want burnt quinoa pilaf. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pour this out for the next recipe. 1/4 cup vegetable broth. 1 3/4. All right, let's start preparing the stuff for the sauteed seitan with mushrooms and spinach. What we need to do, let's cut this garlic. So I feel like this is a good time to do that. Onto the onion. So this is gonna be a little bit special because we're gonna cut this into half moons. Oh God. Stir break. So you can either make your seitan homemade, like I did a while back. You can find the link in the description below, or you can do the easy way out and buy some seitan. You need 2 cups of it, and it pretty much needs to be sliced just like this. So just go ahead and buy it, or make it. All right, get your skillet. So it actually doesn't say to add the oil, but we're gonna go ahead and add it because obviously this is when you're supposed to do it. Maybe I should be a cookbook editor, or cookbook proofer, whatever that would be called. Dump your seitan in here. All right, we're gonna saute this for 2 minutes. Stir break. Now, stick your onions in there. We're gonna put a lid on it. And we're gonna stir it occasionally, but you wanna leave the lid on because it helps it to cook faster. That's what the book said. So we're gonna saute this for 5 minutes. All right, 18 minutes has passed for the pilaf. So let's take a look. It's bubbling a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and say it still needs to cook a little bit longer because you're supposed to cook it until the quinoa has absorbed most of the liquid. 5 minutes sounds good. Okay, we're gonna stir this up a little bit more. So pretty much everything is, the onions have cooked a little bit, but they're gonna cook more because we're not done yet. Now we're to the point where we're gonna add our mushrooms, and we're also gonna add the garlic, basil, thyme, salt, and again, several pinches of pepper. I think I got too many mushrooms. Oh God, that was a finger of salt. Blech. That thyme smells good. All right, we're gonna cover this again so it cooks a little bit faster. And we're gonna saute it for 8 minutes. We're still gonna stir it every once in a while, so don't forget about it. Meanwhile, this timer's gone off. Most of the quinoa has absorbed because they've split, so that's good. So what we're gonna do is turn it off, leave it on the burner. There's still just a teeny bit of liquid left, so we're gonna let it do its thing. While that's sauteing, let's go ahead and chop up our spinach and see what we can do with it, because there's a lot of it. I feel like this should actually be called Popeye's Last Dinner or something. So we need 6 cups, and it didn't really say how to measure this, so I'm gonna pack it fairly good. Okay, so that's 2 cups. It also didn't say to chop it, but this is like massive spinach, I feel like. Apparently, I'm doing very well with letting my Amelia Bedelia side go because I'm doing lots of stuff that the recipe doesn't say to do. And I'm completely comfortable with it. This is way more than 2 cups. Well, if we shove it down a lot. Yeah, it's loses health. Yeah, why not? Yeah. I like spinach, right? Don't you? All right, now we've come to the point in the evening where we add the spinach. Get your tongs, if you have some. We're gonna incorporate this little by little until it wilts down. Actually, we're supposed to add the wine and the broth first. Not that it matters much, but go ahead and add that. Vegetable broth, wine. Smells good. Smells all fancy. Now you're supposed to add your spinach. I love putting spinach in dishes because it just gives it that super bright color and I love it. All right, let's get our last batch in here. Okay, now that it's fully incorporated, let's go ahead and saute it for 5 more minutes and then we'll be ready to eat. All right, y'all, we are ready to eat. Let's try it. I'm gonna try this pilaf first. It's good. Has a good flavor. Quinoa does a really good job of acting like a, like a rice. Chickpeas are really good in it too. Flavoring is really good. Let's try the Sauteed Seitan with spinach. That's good stuff. Now let's try both. One of that, one of that, one of that, one of this. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm in a fancy restaurant. You should definitely get some lemon. It's optional, you don't have to. And then sprinkle it on top. Well, it gives it a nice little tang. I think it's delicious. These weren't paired together in the cookbook, I just threw them together. I have to say I did a pretty good job of that because the flavor profiles really complement each other. The Sauteed Seitan said that it goes well with like a rice or quinoa. So that's why I picked this. Because that quinoa pilaf really needs something on top. I mean, they're like 2 sides. They're supposed to be put together with something. These fit really well together. I would suggest definitely making them together. It's fairly simple. It's not that hard, and it's delicious. So, anytime you're gonna put seitan in something, I'm a fan. I love me some seitan. I suggest making this. Not joking. Do it. And of course, as always, thanks for watching. Hit a thumbs up if you liked it. I would love you for it. Share it and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Well,